Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to show you the usage of isDisplayed, isEnabled, and then its selected commands in Selenium. So let's start. So first of all, the first method is isDisplayed. This method in Selenium is used to check whether a particular web element is displayed on the web page or not. Okay. This method returns a boolean value. It returns true if the element is displayed and false if it is not displayed. Okay. So this method is commonly used in test automation to verify the visibility of elements before interacting with them, such as clicking buttons, entering text into input fields, etc. It helps ensure that the automation script behaves correctly and interacts only with the visible elements on the page. So as simple as that, basically we check using this method whether a particular web element is displayed or not. Okay. So let's start. If you remember, in the last video, I had taken one demo website where I showed you how to log in to this site, okay, using Selenium script, which is here. You can see the previous videos for that. So right now I am logging in first to this website. Then I will show you how to use isDisplayed method in Selenium. Okay, so first of all I am logging in. Here in the previous videos you will see I have already written the script to entering the username and password onto this web page and then clicking on the login button. Okay, so now after let's take a scenario that what I have to do is I have to log into this particular website and then I have to verify, for example, this Swag Labs, this header. I need to verify whether it is displayed or not. Okay, this will check whether after logging in successfully I am on this home page or not. Okay, so first of all what I'll do is I have to take the XPath of this Swag Labs heading. Okay, so for that I am clicking on inspector, which is developer tool, and here in the developer tool you can see in its DOM we have div class equals to app logo. So on the basis of this I'll have to write the XPath. So let's write the XPath first. So I have clicked on Control F, and because we are starting from here only, so I'll be using double slash and then this brace, then @ class equals to, let's see what was the class name here. It's app logo. Always copy the class name from here and then I am pasting it here and then I am closing this bracket. Okay. Oh, I missed to write the div here. See? Okay. Now you can see double slash. I'm starting from this div. So double slash div class equals to app logo. This is my XPath here, relative XPath. You can see one element is found. So this is the XPath of this Swag Lab web element on the page. So after logging in, I have to check whether this web element is displayed or not. So first of all, what I'll do is I'll be creating the web element here first. So for that, we'll be using web element. Okay, my eclipse is getting hanged. Okay, web element, let's say its name is head home page. Okay, and it should be driver dot find element by dot XPath, and the XPath was this. Okay, so now we had discussed that isDisplayed method returns true if the element is present on the page and it returns false if the element is not present. Okay, so what we will do is we will check the same. Okay, So we'll copy this element and we will write dot is displayed, then system.out.println. We have to write is element is displayed successfully. Okay, and if it is not displayed, so in the else condition we can simply write element is not displayed. Okay, element is not displayed on the page. Okay, so this is how we use isDisplayed method, simply calling the method on the web element. If the web element is present on the page, it will return true, and when this condition will be true, it will print element is displayed successfully, and if this condition is false, then it will print element is not displayed on the page. So let's run this program first and see what is the output. So it is starting. So it has launched the website Swag Labs. It logged in and it did check the Swag Labs. You can see here element is displayed successfully. So this is how we use isDisplayed method. Okay. Now there is one more method which is known as isEnabled method. So this method or command is used to check whether a certain web element is enabled or not. By enable we mean whether we can interact with it. So if it is a button, we can click on it. If it is a text field, we can enter the text into it. Okay, so we need to check whether this is interactable, whether the web element is interactable or not. Okay, so first of all, we will see what it means. So suppose I am on the home page of my website. So I need to click on this. Okay. So before clicking on this, I need to check whether this web element, this hamburger icon is enabled or not. Okay. So let's try to call this isEnabled method on this particular web element. Okay. So for that, what we have to do is we have to open the developer tool first. Then we have to find out the XPath of this hamburger icon. So let's create the XPath. So you can simply write Control F. We will be using the ID equals to React Burger menu button. And before ID, the attribute here we'll be using is button. Okay, so / button ID @ID equals to, let's copy the ID as it is from here only. So now you can see we have found out the XPath. Okay, so I'm copying the XPath from here, and then I am creating another web element, and I'm naming it ham burger button, and then I am again copying the XPath, and at the place of XPath I am copying it and pasting it. Okay, so now I have created a web element for this hamburger button. Now I will be checking whether this button or element is enabled or not. Okay, so I am using this snippet of code only here, just simply replacing the head home page with hamburger button is enabled. Element is enabled. Okay, so what I have done is I have created a web element of the hamburger button using the XPath of the hamburger, okay, using the developer tool. Then I have called this isEnabled method on this web element, simply checking. It will return true if the button is enabled, and it will return false if the button is not enabled. Accordingly, it will print the respective uh, line which I have written here. Okay, so let's run it. See, here we could see that the element was enabled. We were able to click on it. So here you can see it has returned true and it has printed element is enabled. So guys, this was about isDisplayed and isEnabled method in Selenium. In the next video, we'll be talking about the next related method, which is known as isSelected method. Okay, so stay tuned. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, please write down in the comment section, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys. Bye.